Taraji, you had the audacity to say you're thinking about stopping acting. We said, stop talking. Are you thinking about it?
Um, I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. Well, have to. The math ain't mathing. And when you start working a lot, you have a team. Big bills come with what we do. We don't do this alone. The fact that we're up is a whole entire team behind us.
Right. Yes.
They have to get paid. So when you hear someone saying, "Oh, such and such made $10 million," no, that's not that didn't make it to their account. Know that off the top, Uncle Sam is getting 50%.
That's right.
Okay? So do the math. Now we have $5 million. Your team is getting 30% or whatever your team is off of what you grossed.
Sometimes
not
more.
after what Uncle Sam took. Now do the math. So
You're tired.
I'm only human, and it seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again, like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to start off by giving all praises, infinite honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakah, Kadash. We give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who do well. Peace and blessings to the house of David, the elect. All right. The video clip that you seen in the intro, starting Taraji P. Henson complaining about her income, her monetary income in the acting industry, in Esau's kingdom. Which is common knowledge that these actors, these celebrities, these rappers, singers, songwriters, athletes, they only get a small portion off what Esau generally makes off their craft, as I should say. But it all goes back to the scriptures. Never trusting thy enemy. This is what Esau does, and this is how Esau plays. All right? He used you to promote his agenda. And when he's done with you, he, wipes you away, so to speak. And now you're sitting here crying on televised interviews and the internet, talking about how you've been done wrong. Well, if you wouldn't have never made covenants with the so-called devil, which is the so-called, well, Salakian, if you never made covenants with the devil, which is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, according to the Bible, you would not be in this situation. All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like iron rusted, so if it's wicked, first off, you should know who your enemy is. And a lot of you Israelites, which contains of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you err in knowing who your enemy is. All right? The same devil that has had your ancestors in hardcore captivity, they are the same people today, starting with chiefly Amalek. All these Edomites and the rest of the nations. But you trust them. You make covenants with them. And the Lord warned you about doing that. All right? You don't make covenants with your enemies. So when you do so, eventually your covenant with death will be disannulled. which I'm gonna get that too. Verse 11 says, though he humble himself and he go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether right the way, right? Because this devil is the same devil he was then, and he's the same devil he is now. He's a snake, a serpent, and how snakes approach their prey. They slither and they do it subtle. They sneaky. All right, that's why like you got amongst the black culture, they are, Jake call, oh, you a snake, you a snake, you know. But that's the characteristic of your enemy, which is the devil, so-called white man. He snakes you. All right. It says, set not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therein. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten by a serpent, or any such come now beast? You make these covenants with Esau, ain't nobody gonna pity you, because you have should known better. Rather, you got the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures or not. You should know based on the history between these people and your people, Jacob and Esau, the so-called white man and the so-called black man, and you natives and you Latinos. You should know that just based on common knowledge. But guess what? You still choose to make covenants with this devil and think that he's changed. Real quick. Change. This is Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 23. It says, can an Ethiopian change his skin, or a leper his spots? Then may ye also do good that is accustomed to doing evil. So you know this devil's track record, that he's accustomed to do evil. So how would you think now that he's able to be good? All right, you're fooled by his deception, because he comes off as he's with you, or he's for you, speaking smooth, that smooth tone. But like the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, in his mind is full of drawing swords. But in the days to come, in the near future, your Jake's about to learn that Esau Edom was never with you. He used you and abused you for his own agenda purposes, to destroy and get rid of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American family structure, and ultimately the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American man, along with you women. That's why he signs these no-talented so-called artists like a Sexy Red, a Sukiyana, Glorilla, and all these new young rappers who hold no talent and just rap about destruction of their own people. He signs them to push that agenda on you so-called Israelites to further destroy you. Okay? And nobody butts up against it. You people actually help promote it. But it's used as a tool to attack your own community, to further self-destruct yourselves, man. And you people just go for it. That's why the Lord is going to get rid of 2/3 of our people, because they don't have the common sense to realize what is actually taking place and what is actually going on here. You just sheep led to the slaughter, and you just willingly and ignorantly just accept all the wickedness and call it black culture, and don't realize it's a whole war been taking place, a spiritual war been taking place through you and your enemy. the so-called white man. He has never been your friend. He has never been your had the best benefit of your people. Year after year, for every 4 years, you people go out and vote for somebody and expect some change in your community, trusting in your oppressor, and nothing changes after hundreds of years, and you people still do it. So you are gonna reap what you sow out of your ignorance and out of your simplicity, because now you have the so-called Salaka. Now you have the men of the Lord out here on the highways and byways telling you these things. So now there's no cloak for your ignorance or your sins. Now you well aware that these things are happening because you've been warned. All right. You're in the age of information. You have uh, the internet right before you, and you people are still ignorant to what's been taking place. So you're gonna reap the fruit of your own ways. So no, nobody pities you because you trusted in a serpent and knowing the nature of a serpent, and you trusted in him. Guess what? Well, now it's on you. Nobody feels sorry. All your tears and all that stuff. Guess what? Kudos to you. This is like this is Isaiah chapter 28. I think it's around the 15th verse. Let me see. Verse 15, it says, because you have made a Salaki, it says, because you have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourges shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehoods have we hid ourselves. Right, and that's what you Jakes did. This covenant with death, sign these contracts, man. You seeing it right now. Esau, hey, he's not to be trusted. Look what he's doing with P. Diddy. Look what he's doing with TD Jakes. Look what he has done with your R. Kellys and your Michael Jacksons and your Whitney Houstons of the world. And you, Jake, still have not learned. He used you until you're not worth. You're better off. They got this term in the world. You're worth more dead than alive now. All right, because you have made lies your refuge. All right. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will lay Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation, that believers shall not make haste. I'm gonna jump down to let's see. Let's see. Kind of 18. Jump down to 18, the 18th verse. Scripture speak about precept upon precept. Isaiah 28:18 says, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourges shall pass through, then shall ye be trodden down by it. Right? And hey, you people are going to witness that all you sellouts of the nation of Israel that made covenants with Esau, you're gonna be trodden down by it, man. You did all this wickedness to try to make it in this world when the scriptures clearly say this is not our rest. Trying to escape curses, but guess what? You're not escaping, because guess what? It's a spiritual thing. You're gonna be under these curses until the Lord come back and deliver us, man. And you people try to find the easy way out by making these contracts with Esau, thinking you made it. Oh, I made it. I'm rich. Knowing majority and more than half of these celebrities, it's all an illusion. They don't really have what they have. that's promoted on the media and on the internet. All the money they flaunt and show off, they in debt. They more of a corporate slave than the average Negro, Latino, Native American, man. You know, because now they're under more surveillance. Because Esau gave him a couple crumbs. Now Esau gotta watch him. Oh, make sure he don't say this. Make sure he don't say that. Or she say this or she say that. You know, we gotta watch him closely. Make sure he ain't helping out his community. All things of that nature. I mean, this is common knowledge now. We're in 2023. But guess what? You're gonna be trodden down by it. All right. All you jakes that tried to find the easy way out, you're gonna come to learn that your covenant with Esau is gonna hit you back harder. All right. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 13. I'm gonna start at 4. It says, if thou be for his profit, he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. If thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yeah, he will make thee bear and will not be sorry for it. If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee and put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair and say, what wantest thou? And he will shame thee by his meats until he have drawn thee drawn thee dry twice or thrice. And at the last he will laugh thee to scorn. Afterward, when he seeth thee, he will forsake thee and shake his head at thee. Woo! And man, look, hey, that's a lot, you know? And that's many told you damn sellouts, man. He will use you for his profit. But when he don't see any use for you no more, guess what? He's gonna forsake you. He just used you for his profit. All right? And then he gonna laugh you to scorn. You know, oh, this nigga trusted me. This nigga, he fell for it. Ha, 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 ha. You know, now I got you. You know, he got all these type of evidence on you, what you done did behind closed doors, all the wickedness you done did behind closed doors. So if you try to reveal anything, he gonna make you look crazy in his media that he controls and have you looking like you the crazy. You know? And that's the nature of this devil. That's why it's important to have the wisdom and knowledge of these scriptures. Because to defeat your opponent, you have to know your opponent. And 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you have no idea of who your enemy or who your enemies are. And that's why you always are subjected to the results of trusting them. All right. So with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. That's all I had. You know, Lord, you know, it was edifying to the hopeful elect. So with that, I would like to give all praises, infinite honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakah Kadash. Again, I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who do well. Peace and blessings to the house of David, the elect, 144,000, and the 1/3, the numeral multitude, which contains of men, women, and children of the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latino, Natives, Americans. Okay, with that, I want to say shalom.